Hey. What's going on? What's going on? I thought that I would come on to a live early and also to let you guys know that I will be going live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and True Alchemy. So I hopefully you guys can if you don't make this live, hopefully you guys will make the 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time live. So I discovered a video of a jail call that Natureboy had did. Let me see, what day was it on actually? Oh, it was just yesterday, 1 day ago. I think that he's definitely digging his hole as deep as it can go. You know, pretty much I think that he knows that he's gonna get locked up. Only one doesn't know and not trying to figure it out is the people that are still hanging around. Zoca's gone, disappeared. She's probably back in California. People are slowly but surely coming to their senses. They're homeless now. They don't have any funds. The only one that's getting funds right now to be taken care of is Natureboy, because everything's about Natureboy at the end of the day. So I was going to let you guys listen to the phone call, because what he is saying on a recorded line, and I don't think there's any prison. Hey, Heather, I don't think that there's any prison. There's all the prisons have recorded lines, and they're there for a reason. He's just digging his hole deeper. See what you did on social media with folks, trying people's patience, disrespecting people's platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and you get banned. Hey, Beth, and all that other stuff. You're in prison right now. You have a court system that looks at you as a liability, and you can easily piss them off, and they can tack on some extra time just for personal reasons. Because we have to understand, people are human first and foremost. And the court system is crooked too. So when you want to play around with those people that are already trying to hold you down and throw away the key, you're smart. I'm not saying he's a stupid dude, but sometimes we're so smart, we're stupid. You're on a recorded line talking about the white man, and he might be the only one that can get you out of there. Oh, they're listening, of course. He's just incriminating himself more and more. They already knew something was wrong with him, Heather, when he was recording the inhumane stuff that he was doing to those people over there in Carbonation. Who records criminal behavior for years? Who records it for commentators to record it and have their little archives of criminal behaviors for years? And allegedly, there was one channel holder, didn't matter that Loyal ran away with all the evidence, because that channel holder was willing, or a willing participant, to give the local authorities the backup videos that they had on their channel. So Loyal didn't do anything by stealing the drives and all that with all the evidence on it. Then you got people that came forth that used to be a part of Carbonation or Melanation. It's not looking good for him. But when you're on a recorded line and you're trying to ruffle somebody's feathers, and you're trying to do it on the court system side, something is definitely wrong with you. So I'm going to let you listen to what he said, and what's going to potentially get him in a lot of trouble. And I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Do you think that he is digging his hole deep? I guess maybe he's figuring he has nothing to lose. I don't know. But it's not looking good for him. I would keep my mouth closed. But let me pull it up now. So this is from a day ago.
In your ego, you don't realize you're working for white supremacy. Yeah, you got your own business, but you can't even get your own business without an EIN number. Yeah, they want their taxes. They want to make sure that they can watch you and see what you're doing.
This is ridiculous.
You're working for them. You're making their economy stronger. When you have your own business within their economy, you're making their economy stronger.
This is
That's why they
ridiculous.
want you to open up a business, because you're working for their economy. You're making it stronger. So that's all you're doing. You don't know you're doing it, but that's what you're doing. But to your little mind, you think, I got my own business, I got my own car, I got my own house. That's your little world. You're not seeing the big picture. You working for a system that's destroying the planet, and all you can think about is yourself.
Oh, like you did.
So, you know,
Like
find a
you
man
did.
that's against this shit and support him. You think you're owning your own business and you're stuck in your ego.
He is such a hypocrite. And then at the end of all of that, he says, find a man basically that you can be with and support him. What happened to 50%? Why does it have to be find a man and support him? Why does everyone have to support you? And I guess it would be okay to support a man like you if you were a man. You want people to support you and you mistreat them. You've been being supported for years and treat people like dogs. And they give you their money, and some of them don't even make it for a month, and they gave over all their worldly possessions just to be kicked out because you had no plans in keeping them anyways. You already vetted them out. You already knew what they had in their bank account. You was just trying to get them over there to swindle them out of their money. Just like Mama Dia, why do you think they kept her stuff? Hey, Coco's Finest. Hi to all my mods and everyone in the chat. Why do you think they kept that lady's stuff? Because he swindled her. He made her think he could change her life and heal her. She brought over all her worldly possessions, and look at how they sent her back. Nature Boy didn't care about that lady. That lady was found in the tent with all her blood at the bottom of her body. It drained all the way to the bottom. Ain't no telling how long she was in that tent. How do you send a middle-aged woman back to her family like that? Then you take all this lady's clothes, her pots and her pans, her jewelry. You didn't even send none of her stuff back. And then you didn't even have an explanation for it. It's almost like you were trying to act like a cover-up. Or it's just you're not going to have no good days for that. People that do people like, you're not going to have no good days for that. And then what kills me about him, stop acting like you're a victim. I know a lot of people like Nature Boy. They act like they're victims. What are you a victim of? True, he's so lost. He's talking about you're a weak person if you're living in your past, and that's why your life is the way it is right now. Well, Nature Boy was living in his past. That's why he was treating people so cruel, because of what his family and his mother and father did. You are 40 years old. What you're supposed to do in your life is make it better. You know how many people that had circumstances like yours, and they're doctors and lawyers. They have families that they take care of. They own properties. They have savings. They take their children on vacations once a year. They have the white picket fence. When you're in a situation that's been turbulent, you had a rough life, you're supposed to make it better. And then you're supposed to, especially if somebody's coming after you, the youngins, you're supposed to help them so they don't end up like how you did. If you're looking down on somebody, you better be picking them up, is how I look at it. That man picked people up just to drag them back down. And he did it on social media because he wanted the attention. That's not the kind of attention that you should want. Mistreating somebody. I believe that he thinks he is untouchable because he's got away with so much over the years, but it's different country where he's exactly. Yeah, man. But see, his lucks ran out. His lucks ran out. And the thing about the whole situation is, like True's an ignorant dude. True he's another one. I'm gonna tell you something. Keep your eyes on the prize in case something transpires. And I'm gonna tell you, because True is evil. Nature Boy has done so much stuff to him. He's an evil person. He'll sit there and laugh, True will, and he'll be sitting up there, have malice in his heart. You have to pay attention. True is the type of person, he'll get with a woman. He's so evil, he'll try to destroy that woman's life just because he's hurt. Hurt people. This has been a long time coming, and I'm here for it. Me too. This didn't make no sense. It shouldn't even have had to go this way. True is sitting up. He's so evil. It's not even about Nature Boy. It's about True wanting to keep the hatred going. He feels like he has a vendetta for whatever Nature Boy did to him. He's taking it out on everybody because he's a coward and he ain't going to take it out on the person that did it to him. Why are you taking it out on everybody else except for Nature Boy? Because you ain't a man, that's why. You're not a man. True is not a man. He'll never be a man. He gets up on here. He needs to go home. Stop sleeping in that car and go home. Them girls are over there because of you. If you was to leave with your $3,000 military check, they wouldn't have nothing but food stamps. They wouldn't have. They don't even know their butt from their. Let me be quiet. They don't listen. Those girls are lost in the sauce. And the only thing that's holding this whole thing together is True's military check. But True wants to see people get enough rope and hang themselves. It's an old saying. That's an old saying. He wants to see these girls go through that road that they shouldn't be crossing, and he wants to see them get burnt. This is almost like a TV show to him. He has no good intentions for Malia, Aya, Zoca, none of those women that are over there. He has no respect for them. He don't even have respect for Sheba. Not knowing the person you need to be mad at is Nature Boy. Because number one, you shouldn't have allowed him to take Sheba back. But you let him take him back because you ain't no man and you're scared of Nature Boy. So you let him do what he did to you. When you allow people to do stuff to you, the only one you got to blame is yourself. You can't blame the viewers. You can't blame the commentary channels. You have to blame yourself. Blame yourself for why you're in that car. Nature Boy's not in the car. He got a roof over his head. He got 3 square meals a day. It might not taste good, but he's doing better than you in jail. He's going to always be doing better than you, even if he had 25 years, because if you're around that long, which I doubt it, or even a fraction of that time, you're going to be the one that's going to support him, whether he's in jail or he's free. Because that's why he got away with the stuff he got away with in the first place. Because you guys allowed him to do what he did to you. Now people want to act like victims. And you know what? I was really rooting for Solar. I just saw him do a live about an hour ago. Solar is making me sick to my stomach. I'm getting on everybody today. True is lost and turned out. Yep, exactly. Solar needs to sit down somewhere. He's a con artist. He's a liar. He's an attention seeker. And I don't respect him. You got a big mouth, bro, but your mouth wasn't big when you was in front of Nature Boy. Now you got so much to say. I'm really convinced that you're going to try to pull a Nature Boy stunt. I'm watching you because I'm going to be doing some commentary on you, Solar. You're a liar, manipulator. You're trying to be Nature Boy, and I don't know why. You got low self-esteem. Stop getting on live on Instagram telling people what they need to do. And you're sitting up there trying to do everything for Nature Boy so you don't be the next one get slapped like Loyal did. Trying to do what you can do to appease Nature Boy so you don't get slapped next on social media in front of the whole world to see. You need to sit down and shut up. And I don't mean to, come across like that. It was a little bit aggressive. But he does need to shut up. He needs to stop the nonsense. Because nobody is buying what you're selling. Then he's talking about, money doesn't mean nothing to me. And I'm not teaching a class or something like that about how to make money because that doesn't mean anything to me. Right. It doesn't mean nothing to none of you because it's not your money. Maybe some of that loan, a portion of it was yours, but you got it from the same place Nature Boy got it from. Somebody else. Off of somebody else. That money was loans from the members of Carbonation. that Nature Boy made them, if they wanted self-incarnation, apply for. Malia got them what, 33,000 or 30,000? She put in a loan form too. That's just her. True got money. A lot of them was approved for the loan. And you put a loan in your name just to give it to Nature Boy? You can't tell me, True, about you're not teaching nobody how to make money, because you didn't make that money either. You stole it from the government. And you shouldn't be teaching nobody how to make money, because what you'll be doing is you'll be teaching somebody how to go to prison for 50 years on some Fed time. And they don't have good behavior when the feds come and get you. Ain't nothing you can teach me. What you need to teach yourself is to sit down and shut up and take key to what's going on. I believe Solar goes both ways because of what Nature Boy turned them out to. I believe that's another reason why Solar's mad. He had to do things to appease Nature Boy, even if it was with a transgender, just to fit in. You ain't no man, because ain't no man I know gonna do something to fit in to appease another man. Not even his girlfriend or his wife. A man who has no respect for you. Doing stuff to degrade yourself. Doing stuff that you would normally not do in your real life if you wasn't around Nature Boy. So you need to stay off of social media. If you want to be on there, be on there. But don't give no advice. Don't teach no classes. Because sometimes the advice we give is the advice we sometimes need to take ourselves. I don't understand how these people get up on it. It's a joke to me. And they try to tell me how to live my life. And you was over there scared, skinny, malnutrition, slapping each other on cue. Some of them getting punched in the head and seizing up. Made to get on this floor to get kicked in the stomach or get kicked in the head. Just because that's what he wanted to do. Play chess with you people. None of them can offer any type of... I'm trying to tell you, Shay. I leave Neytiri. It says, what is it? I don't know. But let me just tell you this. I'd seen him. He looked like he just woke up. And I just said to myself, Solar, just give it up. You want to be so relevant. When people want to be so relevant, especially on social media, so bad, that's because they don't love themselves. You stay far away from people like that. True is somebody you stay far away from because he's not even sure himself. You don't take advice from a person that is not sure of themselves. That's a bad combination. They are going to lead you down the rabbit hole that they led themselves down. They cannot, and I repeat, they cannot give you any advice. Because the advice that they're giving you is advice that they need to take themselves. And that's the bottom line. We have to understand this is the product of what Nature Boy did. This is the product of what Nature Boy did. This Nature Boy sitting back, he knows he's about to do some time. Trust and believe he's proud of his work. He's proud that he messed these people up. They don't even know how to function without him. Now, you know that's really sad. That's really sad when you can't even function without Nature Boy. Nothing about Nature Boy should have gave them any reason to want to go over there and be with this man in the flesh. You could have learned the knowledge from a distance. These people don't want to work. They don't want to be productive citizens of society. And this is why they go to these places so they can be living in a tropical land. If they don't have to serve Nature Boy, they can lay around and just do nothing with their life and then make excuses up about it. Trust they are listening to all of the... Oh, yeah, of course, Beth. Of course. I think that Nature Boy knows, Beth, that he's about to do a bid, a long bid. I could be wrong. He might only get 2 years. I don't know. But, you know, them charges that he has, none of them have dropped. Usually when a case starts, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 of them drop, and then the rest of them stick. But none of them has dropped. I'm gonna tell you something. The court system, they have their hands in this. The court system has their hands in this. And they're gonna try to make an example out of him. And they're gonna make an example out of him. That's why they're sitting him down now. He messed up. And the reason why they're going to sit him down is because they're probably concerned. How can you know you're committing crimes and you record them? They can't have people in society doing that. You just can't. Because if they allow you to do it, then other people will be mocking that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like The Purge. You know how like The Purge, the movie The Purge? If you've seen the movie The Purge, put a Y in the chat. They go out one night, the government just lets them do whatever they want, and they just go crazy. It'd be like The Purge every day of the week. If they allow Nature Boy to get away with what he got away with, then you'll get idiots trying to follow behind him. Yeah, you got to be careful. You know how scary a world would be if The Purge was every day because the government didn't have a handle on these people that are out of control? Literally, you'd be in your house with even if you didn't have a registered gun, you'd get one off the street from somebody just to protect yourself. Because the government would no longer be able to protect you, or the police. Because it's more of us than soldiers and police and military. There's more of us in the world, around the world, than the people that protect us. So a lot of us would not be here, would be 6 feet under, because people would be breaking into your houses, doing all kind of the unthinkable to you, and it would just be a mess. We have to have some sense of control. If you don't have any sense of control on in the system and how you penalize people or punish them, you'll have a lot of copycats. And we already see that there are people that right now want to be just like Nature Boy. That's why they're showing the videos on Instagram. Some of these young kids that are in different tribes and they're like representing the 3. What are you representing? What does Nature Boy really stand for? The only time he had a vision and everybody respected him for that was when he was melanated. He talked about growing food on the land, not buying it from grocery stores, and living off the land, and having their own community and just building it so it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it turns into a nation. But has anybody seen? Put a no in the chat. Has anybody seen Nature Boy grow anything? Has anybody seen Nature Boy live off the land? Yes, he is done. They are still looking into all those recordings. He's incriminating himself. Exactly, Beth. He's a fool. Exactly. But if you like it, I love it. When has Nature Boy lived off the land? Hey, sweetie. Hey, Your Majesty. Never. And if somebody was to put a Y, I would block them. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't block you. But yeah, I would think something was wrong with you. Yeah, he's a mess. He's a mess, man. And he's got himself into a mess. And he's not gonna be able to get himself out of this one. I'm sorry. True made a little joke a couple of months ago talking about he was in there for the same amount of time in that political prison, I think in Nicaragua, and he got out. Well, True, why isn't he out now then? Why isn't Nature Boy out now? Make it make sense. Why is it Nature Boy out now? Nature Boy reminds me of a few narcissists that I know. And what I notice about narcissists is they always act like it's never their fault. It's always the other parties. I mean, these people get in trouble with the courts for committing crimes. They have a story. It's the court's fault. It's no, you committed a crime. You got caught. You went to jail. Now they're sticking it to you. And it's your fault. Nobody asked you to go into that building and take that lawyer's wallet and take his money and credit cards and do identity theft or something like that. I'm just using that as an example. You made the choice to go into that building and take that businessman's card and mess up his credit. And you got caught because I saw you on the cameras and they identified you, and now you're in trouble. Now you're about to do some time. Now the courts might, they get slick. They're not innocent. Now they might pull a slick one on you. Now you want to point the finger at the court. Oh, the court didn't treat me fairly. So you want to blame the courts. Instead of saying you wouldn't have to worry about the courts doing some snake move on you if you didn't steal that man's wallet and use his credit card. Nature Boy never lived by Nature Boy. Went food shopping every week. They grown exactly. They ain't grow anything. Yup, a whole lot of diseases. True is an ultimate. Tell me about it, Shay. That oof. So because he is in the United States, I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't at first. I was like, I don't know. The charges might be dropped, and then he'll get out. But nah, he's in jail. Somebody said, True Alchemy said that he probably gave them all a pack of oodles or noodles to do that little stage of making us think that he took over the unit that he's in and that they're under his control and he's the leader of that tribe or community or cult. But no, I don't believe that was staged at all. And if it was staged, he was stupid for staging it, because the court system's going to say, see, that's why you're going to sit and we're going to give you some time, because this is what you're going to do when you get back out. So you're only playing yourself. I don't believe that was staged. I don't think that he's that stupid to stage that. His brother said he is not too bright. Yeah, he's not. He's not. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be going live. Remember that. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. I will be doing another live stream. So I'm going to say it a couple of times. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in here, because them likes look like they're on a diet. So please get the likes up for the people in the chat. If you have forgot to leave a like, please make sure you do so. Also, make sure that your notification bell's on. I keep forgetting to start saying that. Make sure your notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload these lives and these pre-recorded videos or premieres, you will get the notification. Also, don't rely on YouTube to get these notifications over to you. If you're on YouTube, head over to my channel, SL Davis, pull up my name through the search and click onto my channel and see what new videos or live streams that I have done. That's the only way you're not going to miss anything. Because don't wait for YouTube to give you a notification. So for the people that are coming in here, I will be doing a live with True Alchemy at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was going to do the live last night, but I was so tired. After I ate dinner, an hour after I ate, I crashed and I just slept. I was just so tired. I just couldn't even do it. I was like, well, maybe I can do it. And by the time I get off, I'll be definitely really tired. But I was like, no, because my voice gets really hoarse when I'm tired. And I just said, I can't do a whole hour. He's got to be special, touch to record everything. Yeah, he's very special. Very special. I've never seen nobody in my life, of all criminals. I know a whole bunch of criminals. I ain't never seen no criminal that I know of that would record legal activity. I never seen that in my life. I was like, this dude ain't serious. Oh, he was very much so serious. He was very much so serious. So I'm going to be going back to my 4 o'clock lives too. I just want to let you guys know that. I'll be doing a 4 o'clock live, and then I'll be doing a late live some nights. Not every night, because 8 o'clock for me is kind of too late to be talking about carbonation and Nature Boy. But I'm going to be going back to my 4 to 5 p.m. live streams as well. I fell off when I left for like over 30 days, and I'm going to be coming on here live. It'll be probably a solo, because True Alchemy, she likes to do the later lives, so she'll be on usually with me from 6 to 7 or 7 to 8 or 8 to 9. So like a little bit later lives. And years of it. Yeah, he's got some issues. Anytime the brother is a willing participant, long as you give him cash apps to spill the beans and be a willing participant to tell just how sick his brother is, you know that there's an issue. Hey, Top Notch. Hey, he's trying to stay trying to stay relevant. But you know what? That's the stupidest way to stay relevant. There's no way in the world that I want to stay relevant by doing what he's doing. He's going to stay relevant, all right, in jail. The Hall of Fame of jail. Prison, I mean. He's got to stop it. He really has to stop it. This is not cute. This is not cute. It's just not a good look. It's really not. It's not a good look for his case. You got a court. This man has a court-appointed lawyer. Ain't no court-appointed lawyer that's not getting paid gonna fight for you like a paid lawyer. So you have to keep yourself humble. You got to keep your mouth closed. Top Notch, so true, and was trying to show out. Yeah, it's crazy. You got to really compose yourself when you know all you really have at the end of the day is you, because you got to pay attention. Those court-appointed lawyers all work together in that courthouse in Cobb County. So these people go to their barbecues and dinner parties. They're all friends. They work together. A court-appointed lawyer is not going to fight for you like as if you was a real client and you're paying him money. He has to be humble. But he don't know nothing about being humble. All he knows about is trying to do what Nature Boy wants to do. And what Nature Boy wants to do is going to get him in trouble. It's going to get him in a lot of trouble. And I don't understand why he don't see things for what it is. It's going to get him in a lot of trouble. You done did a lot of stuff. You got a whole bunch of bitter women. Your baby's mother, Neytiri. Boy, go on and sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down, for they not only give you 25 to 30 years, but mess around and get life. Because if they end up bringing up about Mama Dia, I think they're going to smoke them. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're looking into that. And that's another reason why they're holding them. They could literally be looking into that Mama D. I wouldn't be surprised if Mama Dia's family didn't contact the courts and gave them the information about how they sent the mother back and it being questionable about her death. He's just dumb. Exactly. I'm telling you. If that family has sense enough to bring that up, wake it up, they're not going to ignore that. They're not going to ignore that. Now, what country were they in when Mama Dia died? Put that in the chat, somebody, because I can't remember. I think I want to say they was in Dominican Republic, right? Her life matters in Zoca's bed, right? Yep, that too. Yes, they do. They are going to trip him up. He is done. Stick a fork in it. Stick a fork in it, kid, because you're done. Yeah, it's a bad hit. I just say to myself, think about this. Anytime you wake up and you're having a rough day or you going through some things in your life, Puerto Rico, okay. Let me tell you this. Think about what Nature Boy is going through and say, would you rather be in his shoes or you stay in your own shoes? I think you would want to stay in your own shoes. I think you would. I think I can answer the question for you. Because I know he's not sleeping well. He's not sleeping well. All that little brotherly love thing he was doing on that little jail thing, he's not sleeping well. I can't even believe he even took it there with that prison little thing. Matter of fact, let me pull that up again for those of you that didn't see it. This is crazy. Let me see. I think I have it saved in here. I wanted to see what what's her name? Serenity was talking about. She's on live now as we speak. All right, let me go on to here. Zoca nowhere to be found. I wonder why. Did she leave? I wonder. What happens in the dark always comes to the light. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to. What happens in the dark always comes to the light. All right. Let's check it out. I know y'all, some of y'all seen. Put a Y in the chat if you've seen it. I'm just curious. Put an N in the chat if you didn't see it. Is this your first time seeing this? This is disturbing. Boy, you trying to dig your hole deep, honey. He trying to dig his hole deep. They're going to give him just what he wants. They're going to give him just what he needs. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone that is joining the live. Make sure your notification bell is on if you subscribe to my channel with the option all. Okay, you didn't see it, Majesty? Your Majesty? Okay. I thought it was Honduras too, Erica. Yeah, I thought it was Honduras. No, not Honduras. I thought it was Dominican Republic, not Honduras. Oh, so it was in Honduras. Okay. I said Dominican Republic. Other people said Puerto Rico, but I said Dominican Republic. So, okay. It was Honduras. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was Puerto Rico. He better stock up on the ramen noodles. Man, I'm trying to tell you, because those will last for a couple of years if he stocked up on them. You know, man, listen. Oh, yeah, I saw it. Oh, you saw it? Okay. This is crazy. Like, dude, you're trying to really smoke your own self. It's like he's hurting himself. He's the one put himself in there. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would this man do this to himself? You record your criminal behaviors of you mistreating and abusing adults, men and women. You sent Mama Dia's body off like she was just a piece of paper. Trash. It don't make no sense to me. Where's your heart at? That's an evil dude. And the court system see right through him. That's why they're going to give him a sentence. You're going to do a bid. Or they're going to sit him down. How long he's going to sit down, I don't know. If he gets out, then maybe I was wrong. But I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. For the people that are just joining, I'm just going to say again, I will be doing a live with True Alchemy at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure that you come join us because we'll be doing our build. He's like R. Kelly, and he always said he was like R. Kelly. He wanted so bad to be like R. Kelly. Now you got it. You might even get 30 years like R. Kelly. How about that? He thinks he's going to get off like he has in the past. Right. Yeah. Now he might even do 30 years. Then he'll be just like R. Kelly. He used to think that was so cute that people compared him to R. Kelly. He even thought himself that he was like R. Kelly. Boy, bye. Have several seats, sir. I'm trying to tell you. And the road that Solar's going down, he gonna mess around, be Nature Boy's co-defendant. He talked too much. And then he's flashing around all that money. You don't think that they're looking at that? Who thinks that the courts are looking, the local authority in the courts, you don't think that they're looking at Solar out the woodwork, come out with all this money? Put a Y in the chat if you think that they're watching Solar, flashing all this money, buying all this stuff. I'm going to tell you, all Nature Boy got to say is, oh, they apply for PP whatever loans when the pandemic happened, and he going down. Cause Nature Boy used to always say this little saying: remember, when you dig a grave for one, make sure you dig a grave for you or something like that. Cause you going down. It says Beth on the first thing smoking. I'm trying to tell you. It says, so is Jane Huh? That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm wondering if she's pregnant too. When I came back, that's the first thing I asked. Nobody knows. They're not talking about it no more. You know what I think that Solar was doing? He was trying to do like how Nature Boy does. Every time he thinks that a woman that he's messing with over the incarnation was pregnant, he announced it. Then we didn't hear nothing else about it. And then we just figured out, oh, they must not be pregnant. Their stomach's not showing. He's not talking about it no more. And that's it. I think that he's trying to be a duplicate copy of Nature Boy. He's been around Nature Boy so long, I don't even think he's aware of his behaviors. I don't think Solar is aware of his behaviors. I don't think that he even believes that anything rubbed off on him that's negative or evil. Because you got to watch him. Because Solar is very much not innocent. He's played a big part. Because number one, if the courts want to get real dirty, they could take him in and Zoca, because how do you allow who you call your God to jeopardize the life of your unborn child? You know what they say, give us 3, we'll set you free. They might, yep, exactly, your majesty. Yep, you got that right. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit the like button. Come on now, likes ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? It's free to like. It's free to like. I talked to Jane for a second the other day. She was trying to give me a read. Oh Lord. I told her no, thanks. I don't do that. When she was trying to give you a reading, was she trying to charge you? Top notch? A reading. How can somebody like her give you a reading with all that demonic stuff she got on her? She needs to take a spiritual bath and a real bath and a shower and a ooh child. She probably needs to get some electric shock therapy to get that mind right. Girl, bye. So, like I said, for the ones that are coming in here now, I'm going live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight with True Alchemy. Hopefully, you guys can make it. I'm telling you now, because do not depend on YouTube to send out these notifications. What you need to do is when you're on YouTube, head on over to my channel to see if I'm live or to see if there's any new content up. Don't wait for the notifications. And make sure that your notification bell is on with the option all, so that you get all my notifications. So when YouTube is working, you get the notifications. Yeah, I was trying to see her stomach. She had it covered. Ain't nothing to see. She had it covered because it's flat as a board. Probably ain't no baby in it. Ain't no baby in it. Some people lie so much, they believe their own lie. I've met people I grew up with, and they lie so much. I know one person. You guys don't know him, but I grew up with him. He lies so much. This man believes his own lies. I'd be like, are you serious? And people be knowing he's lying. I'd be like, bro. And his own mother, I bought her a steak and cheese sub. This was years ago. And I got me one. I used to go visit the mother. He was my friend. I was real close with the mother. And she was Southern. She said just like this. My son, he always lied. He's always been a liar. She said, as long as I can remember, he's always making up lies. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he just lied. I started cracking up. I choked on some of the steak meat. That it went down my pipe wrong. Oh my God, it was so funny. Anytime your own mother, your flesh and blood, says that you always been a liar, she don't know what's wrong with you. you know you got some issues. You got some issues. You need to get a handle on that, bro. But listen, I'm getting off because I got to, get myself ready for later on. I want to also rest, and I also want to eat some dinner in another half an hour. So thank y'all for coming on to this live. Remember, I'm going live tonight at 8 Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. No, sir. I love y'all. I'll see you at 8 p.m. tonight. Y'all stay blessed. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Hit that like button on the way out. Y'all stay blessed, and I'll see you. Hey, Tender Catering, I'll be going live tonight at 8 p.m., so make sure you come through. I love y'all. Stay blessed. I'm out. Mwah. Did y'all get that kiss? So convincing, exactly. Later, Cocoa Finest. Thank you for all my mods that came through and my supporters. Love y'all.